ribs.
Why not?
Fajitas. Burger.
Find me a big pavilion to be out of the rain today and I'll do it.
Okay, I'll magically change it up so we can get some food. But yeah, let's give the people what they want. I have Barry's grilling forecast right here. So it is going to be a rainy day for today, but mostly after 4 p.m., which means that Barry can grill for us throughout the morning. We'll be having those partly cloudy skies throughout the morning. It's more so after 4 o'clock when we're going to start to track those storms. So yeah, Barry, you're in the clear, so start grilling. But it's a cloudy morning. We're already at 79 degrees, close to 80 degrees, with breezy conditions at 14 miles per hour, and it is very humid out there. There's some areas already in the mid 80s like Del Rio. We've got 78 in George West, and then we've got 76 degrees in the Kerrville. So some places much warmer than others, but nonetheless, it's going to be a hot and humid day. So you want to grab an iced cup coffee for today, a large one, because we're forecasting 95 degrees for Memorial Monday, and it's going to be really humid. So it's going to feel a lot hotter than that. It's really going to feel like the triple digits with the humidity. So as far as rain chances, we're tracking a little bit throughout the morning, but again, mostly after 4 p.m. is when you really want to keep an eye on the sky. We're tracking some severe weather for tonight and back-to-back rain chances. So all through next Sunday, we're going to be tracking rain chances. So that's a lot. So keep the umbrellas handy, and also humidity is going to stay relatively high, which means we've got the hair cast. Never good when you see the hair cast. It's going to be a frizzy hair kind of day for today. All right, as far as our radar, we were tracking some severe weather in Del Rio earlier this morning. You'll notice it's really starting to diminish as it's heading towards San Antonio, towards the east, but we could see a little bit of drizzle throughout your morning commute this morning, but thankfully not seeing as much lightning as we were earlier. You'll notice a lot of severe weather in Del Rio earlier around 3 a.m., but it's starting to diminish, so we'll have a little bit of drizzle. We're looking at a level 1 out of 2 severe weather risks for today. Hill country is in a level 2, and then as we head to your Tuesday, we'll be in that level 2 category, which means there's that chance of very gusty conditions and possibly some hail. So here's a look at your futurecast. Look at this line of storms. This is at 9 p.m. Anytime you see purple in there, there's always that chance of hail. So this is going to be at 9 p.m. through your overnight hours, and it's really going to be all scattered. So not everyone's going to see these pop-up storms, but if you do, it's going to pack a punch. So just keep in mind severe weather for tonight. It's going to last up until 6 a.m. for your Tuesday, and we could be seeing up to 2 to 3 inches of rain in the next 7 days, since we do have those back-to-back rain chances, so which is what we want to see. We have been in a drought. Take a look at your 14-day forecast. We've got a weather impact alert today for today and tomorrow. Cold front moves in on Wednesday, dropping us down to those 80s. All right, I have both Lilo and Stitch for Bella on the list, and then Mission Impossible for me. Nice. I just saw Thunderbolt, and I liked it.
That's on my list, too.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been to movies. They're right. We need to go more often.
I need to divide my time of like kid movie, non-kid, and find the time where I could go without the kid.
Mom struggles.
Mom life.
Lilo Stitch sounds so cute, but it's a perfect weekend for that, or weekday.
It really is, especially today, as you said, storms were moving in, so it'd be perfect to go to the movies.
So we saw a little bit of drizzle throughout the morning in some areas, but we're going to see most of those storms tonight into tomorrow morning, and we are looking at severe weather risk at 3 out of 5 in some areas. So it's just been a cloudy, gloomy day. It was pretty hot and humid this morning as well, and we were tracking some heavy rain storms in Dallas, and now it's making its way down south. But as far as things right now, well, it's Memorial Day. Hopefully you have the day off. Hopefully you don't have to work, but I'm sure you want to grill, you want to do some barbecuing. Well, I'm going to have that barbecue forecast, but right now we're in the mid 80s. Winds not as breezy as they were in the morning, but it's still pretty humid out there, and you can notice where the cold front is, because Austin is in the 70s. Down south we've got 90s in Carrizo Springs and Eagle Pass, so you can see where that cold front's moving through. But your forecast high for Memorial Monday, 95 degrees. It's going to feel much warmer than that due to those humid conditions. And yes, we're tracking some isolated storms, so it's pretty humid out there. It's never good when you see the hair cast, frizzy hair kind of day for today. But here's a look at our radar. So this is through the last 6 hours. So you can see those storms moving through Dallas. Now it's made its way down south. So right now it's east of Austin, making its way into Houston. So it's still pretty far away from us. We're just kind of getting that tail end right now. Looks like maybe some activity in New Braunfels, but still pretty far away. But I know a lot of people are going out of town for Memorial Monday. If you're nearing the Austin area, just, be careful on the roads and take it easy. We're looking at severe weather risk 3 out of 5 up north in the orange area, 2 out of 5 in the yellow, and then 1 out of 5 in the green. So the higher up north you live, the better chance you have of seeing those severe thunderstorms, hail, heavy rain, gusty winds. So just watch out for that. And here's what it looks like for your Tuesday. We'll be in the 2 out of 5 category. So we're tracking some heavy rain for tonight. Here's what it looks like on your futurecast. So this is at 10 p.m. Starting to see some activity in Fredericksburg, and you'll notice anytime you see the purple, that means, possible hail. So this is what it looks like by midnight. It will make its way into San Antonio. Still tracking activity by 5 a.m. Make its way a little bit towards the east, and then we'll start to wind down around 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. But yeah, keep the umbrellas handy. And if you're going to be doing some grilling, I would say right now, do it before 4 p.m. because that's when you want to keep an eye on the sky. Our news director, Jack, is grilling. So I'm excited for some burgers, some hot dogs. Do it before the rain comes. But we'll be reaching the 90s pretty soon. And we've got back-to-back rain chances for the whole week up until next weekend. So lots of rain our way, which is definitely what we want to see. We've been in a drought for quite some time, and for the next 7 days, we're actually looking at 2 to 3 inches of rain. So plenty of rain this week. We've got a weather impact alert in effect today, tomorrow. Cold front moves in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. We'll drop down to those seasonal temperatures in the 80s. Rain chances through Sunday, and then we'll warm back up into 90s next Wednesday. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break.